Hi Aquarius, and welcome to your reading for the 25th of May 2025. The energy around you for this week and ongoing is of an increase in your income and also an increase in your ability to impress people, to have your reputation grow, and really the focus is on work and career. There is a little bit of love here, but let's have a look at things a bit closer. You may be feeling a little bit more energy and fire coming up in this coming week, and we do have some astrological things happening that will bring about that spurt of energy for you. And self-love is the key. You may be feeling like you are doing some work around the home and garden and spending more time at home, loving being at home. This does have some elements of love here, this reading too. So you have, this would be someone who would be a very good match for you. So it's not right now, this is the line of the present and this is the near future. So for some of you who are looking for love, there is this possibility of a new beginning to do with a long-term relationship. You may have people around you who you're not sure about to do with relationships, or you may have already walked away from a relationship that is making you feel a little bit uncertain or confused about what you want. So it's important to be clear, to put that wish out into the cosmos about what you truly want, and you will bring about some sort of change that is a big step up from what you've had before. Leaving turmoil for peace. These two cards often come up together, the Five of Wands and the Six of Swords. The Five of Wands is really about confused thinking or overthinking, too many thoughts, especially when it's with the Page of Wands. So really it's about getting clear, getting peaceful within yourself, leaving turmoil for peace. And then there's this big increase on your path to do with everything in your life. This could also be talking about a trip away and a short trip away, and that would be of benefit. It looks extremely positive. And going somewhere to recuperate, to regain your energy or your sense of, well, peace, really. With your work, this is work involving modern forms of communication. Of course, Pluto's gone into Aquarius now, and that Aquarian energy of new modern technologies, AI, working with computers, that sort of thing. You could be honing your skills to do with that. And this is also about thinking about work-life balance. Some of the Aquarians I know work very, very hard, and then there's sort of a need here to find that peace and not feel guilty about it. This is a card about fighting wars that don't exist within yourself, to do with going with the flow, stepping into grace more. So they are saying you have great victory here. There's an opportunity in front of you that's like a huge golden opportunity. And yes, there may be little obstacles coming up. Could be technology that's causing a few problems. I know for me with technology, I was recording the other day and the software I use went into a spin, and I thought that reading was wasted. And then I came back the next morning and it was there perfectly fine. So and what I'd done was sort of accepted that it had gone, but then I asked for my guides to help with that, and it happened. So don't forget about connecting with your higher self. So this is the higher self, the conscious self, and the subconscious self in balance. You also may be becoming, you know, a real expert to do with your work, and this is of huge benefit to you, and it's long term and brings about opportunities. Even if they're not here yet, one thing will lead to another, to another, to another. With family, there does seem to be some peace, some positive relationships with your children or other members of your family. And again, this is new beginnings, possibly to do with falling in love. It may be that you meet them through friends or acquaintances or celebrations, group activity. And so there's actually nothing really negative here in the line of karma, apart from the fact that, yes, you have enormous potential, but that sometimes you hold yourself back with your thoughts. So really, this potential is the castle on the hill or the cliff behind her, and she has all of these swords around her and a blindfold on her and can't see that potential. And this is specifically around your work. So I'd be saying positive affirmations, visualizations, things like that, to bring about your wishes and hopes and dreams. And this indeed is about your wishes and hopes and dreams. They're saying, and this is the line of karma, so it has no time around it. These are life lessons. They're saying, yes, you've been tested on what you will and won't accept in life. And now it's time for you to listen to yourself. What is your truth about what you want to bring into your life and what you want to create? Also to do with friendships. Who are true friendships? Who are just acquaintances? Who's causing a drama in your life or has caused a drama in your life? I feel like you've already walked away from this. So it might just be about clearing that energy in some way. However, it's important to ground at the moment. So you might find that if you stand outside for 5 minutes a day, even in the sunshine with your shoes off, barefoot on the ground, that grounds you into the earth and also allows the light codes from the sun to come through. It is important to clear any negative energy, and there are various ways of doing that. So self-love is a key here. This is creativity as well. You may be renovating your house or beautifying it in some way, and also your garden. So there's a lot of joy to be had there. So let's look at some of these areas. Well, this is the card of the starseed. Of course, we all come from Source originally, but this is specifically talking about new beginnings for you to do with your success, to do with what you came to Earth to do. So when you're a starseed, you are here to help people and help the Earth, but it's not a martyrdom thing. It's about it's about just feeling that, and the karmic wheel is turning to a chapter in your life where you may be changing careers in some way, not all of you, but some of you. So one door shutting, another door opening. This also, strangely, I know it looks like a terribly negative card, the Five of Pentacles, but I've been reading tarot for over 30 years and professionally, and often my clients get this card when they're on a break or they're on holidays. So it's not always negative, I've found. It's also indicating these new beginnings percolating over the next 4 or 5 months. Okay. So some of you might be feeling, and of course some of you are happily married or in long-term relationships that are happy, but some of you may be feeling like you're never going to meet the right person. Where is he or she? When are they coming? Again, it's about changing that thought pattern, that subconscious thought pattern. My perfect love is in my life now is a brilliant affirmation that if you keep saying it and focusing on it, not in a negative way, this is sort of focusing on the negative, and of course that creates a block. So really, this, in a way, this is saying, this is a double negative. This is the ending of that way of thinking. How do you want to bring this in? And the easiest way I've found is through changing your subconscious patterns and programs. That is the card of Aquarius. And, okay, yes, this is the subconscious as well coming up. So possibly you've had a negative relationship in the past, or a succession of negative relationships, and your subconscious thinks that, you know, you're just going to attract someone like that again. So that's what needs to be changed. They're asking you to rekindle your hope and positivity. And you are being shown a way more to do with your career, or your sense of security to do with finances. And this is over several years. So the focus seems to be on that just at the moment, and clearing any negative thought patterns around relationships. But you need to take time out to rest as well, definitely. Oh, this is nice. This is connection with people from other countries. You know, with the internet these days, for the past many years now, I've been, you know, part of groups that are more spiritual groups, or may not be spiritual. It's just to do with your interests and communication with people from other countries, and being in close relationship with those people. So there's success if you connect on that level. It does seem to be more around women, but not necessarily. There's also the opportunity possibly to travel with someone else. And this is the line of thought and your wishes and hopes and dreams, or what you're attracting at the moment. So if you start to plan this, it will come about. It is about making sure that you can put what you need first, put yourself first, make yourself happy. Europe's coming up here, Melbourne, Australia. There may be family responsibilities that you have, and also financial, you know, juggling finances, but maybe you're going to save over the next couple of years. You definitely have new beginnings to do with love coming up here. It's just not right now. This is now. It's in the near future, if that's what you want. You do need time to yourself as well. Aquarius is a card of, you know, groups, community, and you know, you love your friendships and your group activities, but it's also about you taking that time to yourself to recuperate. There's a very positive friendship here to do with someone who shares your wisdom or shares your interests, and may even be coming back in from the past. This could be love from the past too for some of you. So that's rather positive. Things happening quickly. Of course, all of the outer planets are moving from water and earth signs into air and fire signs. So Pluto moved into Aquarius in November last year. Neptune moved into Aries on the 30th of March. It's sort of going back and forth a bit, but then Saturn moves into Aries on the 25th today. And Jupiter into Cancer on the 9th of June. That's water, but still. And Uranus into Gemini on the 7th of July. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the outer planets all changing signs over this, you know, by August they'll all be in their first or second degree of their sign. So these are huge changes on the world stage, but they also affect us personally. So These are sudden opportunities, sudden changes, sudden meetings possibly, but also this, it could be sudden new technology being released suddenly as well. Yeah, this is don't think about the negatives, you know. Sometimes when we're going through, you know, when we're worrying about things, what we're doing is attracting what we don't want. So they're saying make a conscious choice. Just because you don't have something yet doesn't mean that you're not going to have it. The card of Temperance is about timing, really. It is about, you know, they're saying don't go out on a limb, don't take chances if they don't feel right. Listen to your inner voice about what feels right, what doesn't. Do some meditations where you're connecting your higher self, your conscious self, and your subconscious self, and connecting the heart and the head, because Aquarius is air, and it's very much about thought. So it's connecting to the heart, which is more intuitive as well. And again, they're saying the world is your oyster. Where do you want to go? Who do you want to meet? What exciting things do you want to do? So this really does look like travel for probably many of you. Yes, you've got issues coming up from the past to deal with, but just deal with them. Work out what you want, and that's past. This is people coming back in from past lives and other lifetimes. So this is someone coming in, the King of Wands. I mean, he may be a fire sign or he may have fire in his chart, but the energy of him is someone who is honest, honourable, true. These are very positive cards. So this person and you do have a karmic connection. Both the Chariot and the Six of Cups are cards of past life connection. So, of course, karma's not all, you know, karmic relationships are not always good. Often they come in to teach us a lesson or for a short period of time. So, but this does look to be, he does look to be on your path. So, not that far away either. This also is a group of people coming in who you have connection with and to do with what you want to bring into the world. So however that comes about, possibly around your work. Oh, success. Oh, here I am telling Aquarians to take rests. But this is really about really expanding on your career. You have the skill and knowledge into the near future, and this is great success. This is a little bit over the horizon. This is the longer term future, but it's what you're attracting and what you're bringing in, and you're bringing it in ways that are beyond the veil. So it's not just I go to university, I get a degree, I get a job in that area. This is about actually going beyond the veil. How do I bring things into my life? And often it is, you know, in to do with how you're thinking and feeling. The Knight of Cups, this could be a man with water and fire, but also they're talking about really planting seeds for the long-term future. You can just start thinking about them and what you truly want emotionally. So this is something you're coming up with. It doesn't all have to be at once. You can just be thinking about it and planning it, and one step at a time with the Ace of Wands. This is a karmic lesson, and this is asking you to look at things from a different perspective, to do with, again, thought, but also to do with how we attract negativity into our lives. These can be negative people or even negative thoughts, and you may have felt powerless at times in your life, but really you can change this. It's it is about controlling, well, not controlling, but clearing our emotions, clearing our subconscious patterns. Well, the Starseed card has come up, so let's have a look and see what the messages are from your Starseed family. A new earth. This is beautiful. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. I think a lot of starseeds and way showers and light workers at the moment, well, and for many, many, many years, have been keeping that vision of the new earth, of the transition from this third dimensional earth into more of a fifth dimensional reality, and one of peace, joy, a lack of want. Of course, this year is a hugely transitional year and does have some elements of revolution, really. So really trying not to pay attention to all the noise. There's just so much information out there that it's actually overwhelming, and you may not want to read the paper every day or watch the news on the TV, because the mainstream media is, not really about love and light. This is saying keep holding the vision. So if you're I've been part of meditational groups for years where we hold the vision of the new earth and we send love and light to everyone on earth, and we we see what we see, and I do see that transition happening in Aquarius. You are part of that, obviously. So that's extremely positive. And we might look a little bit at an affirmation, because this has come up, the world is your oyster. So we'll look at an affirmation for that. Every subject is two subjects, wanted and not wanted. So put your focus on what is wanted, not what is not wanted. Don't go into fear. Don't think in the negative at all. Just focus on what you want. And again, this is reflected here around love. So what do they say for love? Why is it taking me so long? Well, if you raise your vibration through meditation or yoga or walking in nature or grounding yourself, then you will start to attract someone who's more on that vibration. So working on your inner self is the key to do with that. And I'll just put a card down here to do with your career and your work. Mushroom. Magic, connection, communication. Remember, you are connected to others. I don't need to tell Aquarians that. But we're connected in many ways. We're connected energetically to everything around us. So that's a lovely reminder. So these are very good cards, Aquarius. You're on track. There's some extremely positive things coming in for you. And yeah, I think that you have a very good reading here. So keep up the good work.